Hey there, what can I do for you? It seems to me that if you don't really remember anything about being Revan, then it doesn't really matter anymore. You are who you are now, right? I don't see the Sith Lord standing here. I see a friend who's been with us through thick and thin. Remember, Malik's the one who tried to destroy Terrace.
Yeah, what do you want? Working for Davik was like driving a spike through the side of your head. Sure, you got something new in there, but in the end, you've lost something as well. Beating up people who wouldn't or couldn't pay, strong-arming his competitors, killing who he said. It was busy work, nothing decent. Assassin, mercenary, those are names people give guys like me who do the killing to make us seem better or worse in their eyes. I've killed many people. I can't say I'm proud of it, but I have. Criminals, competitors, businessmen, police, women, children. Jedi were a better challenge, but they hardly ever poked around in the Undercity. Until you came along. But I never wanted to challenge you. Never felt the need. Maybe I knew I couldn't win. Just like all those years ago. Yeah, probably. You probably would have beaten me again. Maybe you would have. But you're not who you were back then. I can tell. You've changed. And maybe I have to. I remember a time when I could do anything I wanted. Kill, maim, murder. It was all the same to me. But now that I am older, I can look back and regret. Ha! Good one! That's like a warrior should. Like what you'd see in a Mandalorian. In a Mandalorian. I'm not even sure what that is anymore. The Mandalorian are gone, defeated by the Republic, and swept away by time. I look back and regret all the chances I had as a warrior. And then all the chances I've had since then. I shouldn't be getting like this. Not when so many other things are happening, but... It feels like something has changed inside and I don't know what it is. This is unbecoming a warrior. Let's get on with everything before I start getting sentimental or something. Is there something else you want to know? Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right. Yeah, what do you want? I'm not happy with the way my life has turned. I'm not the Mandalore I once was. I don't even think I'm the merc I was when I joined you. I think I need something more than killing and fighting in my life. I need a purpose or something like that. Killing is never enough. Anyone can kill just by pushing a button. A warrior fights his battles himself, as you have done, and tries to defeat all comers, the way the Mandalorians. We fought. It holds no appeal for me. To rape and ravage worlds for the thrill of battle. It gets old. Very old. Honor in battle, cheating death, comrades in arms. The code of the Mandalore. I think I'm something different now. Maybe more, maybe less. I don't think there is really any place left in the galaxy for the Mandalorian clans like they were. I don't know if I can go on forever fighting as I have. Even warriors get insightful in their old age. Once my time with you is done, once you have moved on to greater things, I'll find my own way once again. Maybe the Mandalorian clans will be reborn again. Maybe even under the Republic, or the Sith. But dreaming about the future is stupid right now. We should get down to our business and finish it. If we survive all this, Maybe we could talk about it then. Is there something else you want to know? Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve, Master. Commentary. That is unnecessary now, Master. I have been returned to you and my memory core is now fully functional. Statement. My functionality has now been fully restored, Master. I exist to serve Revan as your personal battle droid. In time, my assassination protocol can be restored, and at that point I will once again endeavor to eliminate any meatbag opposition you may have. Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve, Master. Statement. Yes, Master. You created me shortly after you and your apprentice began your war to conquer the galaxy. I was sent on an assassination mission into Mandalorian space, but I was damaged and unable to return to you. Exclamation. I find this most distressing. I could certainly have protected you from the Jedi and your pupil's betrayal had I returned. Observation. You may be right, Master. This way we are reunited, and neither of us has suffered permanent termination. Observation. In many ways you are, Master, yes. You have much of the beloved cruelty of the Master I knew. You seem to have forgotten much, but in some ways you seem improved from the human I once knew. It is difficult to explain, Master. Answer. No, Master. You never did make me privy to any of the Starforge's secrets. Commentary. Your former pupil is efficient and brutal, even for an organic. I rather liked him when you first introduced me to him. If I had known what he would do to you, Master, I would have gladly removed his entrails right then. Answer. It was you who programmed me thus, Master. Your pupil once asked me what I thought of him, and I informed him of his meatbag status. He was unimpressed, but you found the reference humorous. You changed my programming so that I would continue to use the term. It drove your pupil to extreme lengths of frustration. Observation. Of course you do, Master. You did then as well. As you desire, Master. Signing off.
Got something on your mind, dude? Oh, I get it. Let's play with the old man's head, is it? He's half senile. He'll forget I said anything. Wait, what was this about anyway? Got something on your mind, dude? Are we back to that again? What's the best way for me to approach this? Perhaps it's time for a little story. You just keep quiet there, you. I've had to put up with all your busybody questions, haven't I? Well, now you'll listen to a story, damn it. Now, where was I? Oh, yes, the story. You almost made me forget about it. Nice try, but I'm not that old just yet. Now then, a young man sees a terribly venomous snake in his small village. Nervous, he watches the snake carefully until it leaves. The young man follows the snake into the forest. He clears the branches out of its path and helps it over obstacles. He even works to keep it fed. Shush! Many nights pass, and still the young man continues to follow the snake. He even follows it into the sands of the great desert. In the desert, the snake eventually grows hungry. It turns and bites the young man, its poison quickly working its way into his system. Finally, curious, the snake looks at the boy as he lays dying and asks, "Why were you foolish enough to follow me all the way out into the desert?" The boy looks back and replies, "Did I follow you? I thought I was leading you away from everyone else." And then he died. Well, now, that's what I wanted to see for myself. I've come a long way as it is, and I'm going to die anyway, so that doesn't bother me in the least. I've told you before that you have a destiny before you. This does not mean, however, that your future is already written. They are not the same thing. You have the choice of which direction you take your destiny in. More than engine-sucking Andor, certainly. But even he had a choice. So far, you've chosen to take a darker path. You know the consequences of that. We'll see if you decide to stay your course. I'm not here to judge you or tell you which path to take. I'm here ready to offer you my help, should you ask for it. I do that because I think it's important. More important than remaining in my home and pretending the galaxy doesn't exist. That's why I'm here. That's very kind of you, but while elsewhere may be safer, elsewhere isn't where I think I should be. Besides, what's an old man to fear from death, huh? Now then, I've chatted enough for one lifetime. Let's get this show on the road, shall we?
Ikukuno no ba mulera jikun. Tonghit kun chonching. Ne boboje mata ne punage. Dolpi kikiwana. Tune hudo. Rananu prata donko shirkaja. Jum apike. Ta kunjus tak miki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bondunga. Tolbabank, wale oganda naru chuchut. Mulisha punka bola wana chikne. Mule slimo budadala nanga kubis mule rabes. Ke puna bunanai chachu chinba mule ratawana. To chinba no kunik. Kavadumpa ku peliano momakata. Wanga kubist. Diabol mulia, ka ching chana na wakaba kon. Kabadupa ku pelion ponantea. Si gratu loda mongrashi union komba chintongo muchuba. Loda ita kun. Ita patisa batua kachatutong. Bagrasha kon tijaka Chubakaha chopa chawachuish yunku. Jodo jitbungarantang. Ronda di hotonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching balamule tonking ba nunotak. Tokning chatukune mule rabes. Tag biz tu ponko koki bakpanka. Ching pala chiska mule tunarana nu prata donko sicha duma wamama tus. Keva Toma. Nisha Julorcha Kinkuno Bule Rajiku. Kuyami Jus Chikata na Patogaya Fulki Kokogala Jiji. Kawanabot Atagwa. Kagidora Tikun Watatimona Iabola. Manaman Otota. Hakijukrata Bola Shui Chongatong. Chongkin no bunka mulera kunkile. Kunkile no ba. Watende chokolo uno ku mulera. Tong haitwam jiji lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bongwaleo gandonan chuchut. kachichu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto dun. Chilamulane ni dubobo. Bonga kumbisjan ba mulira.
Kachikun ita haudonga. Iking kuno ba mulera chikun. Stimo podonar de hodunga ku hunkabe. Tong abom sha ninang. Wanga kumbis keng balemuraya. Shoni yon tunjiji idadwana. Kababol ba muji kumana? Kabadupa ku palia mukapata. Punana chaku. Ikung kono bule marachiko. Tong nabong siya nunya. Kababol ba muji kuna. Tolpa da bongwale gando ng guguchuchut. Kabadum ku pelio botenya. Bonanay kuchu. Hawaga boska chokola. Mucha siyang pangka. Witam boragatong. Mulira siyang turong ni na potata tuanga chuntize. Gruto haga jijiwa. Wata juma wana hu ama hu natek. Tong abom siya ninang. Wanga kumbis keng balemuraya. Johnny yon tunjiji idadwana. Kababol pa muji kumana?
Nice to see the Hawk still in one piece. Beauty of a ship, that. Ah, I've seen this little ship before plenty of times. Used to make runs for the Exchange, didn't it? Korriban's nice and remote. The kind of place the Exchange likes. You don't need to worry about me saying anything. I don't give a whit what you do with your ship. Smuggling's what the Hawk was made for, though. Yep, take care now.
Chibedwana ni bobo. Donk nabung shanunyang. Donk patogas magdelia. Takom justak miki grabel mogo. Kachi chu ay thaudonga. Tulpada bonk molya gando danago chuchut. Moga shapumpa. Bolawan na chikni. Pamulislik mo poda na wanga kun bist mulira best. Chibedwana ni bobo. Donk nabung shanunyang. Donk patogas magdelia. Kuya mi juz kachita naipatoga ya fulki kukula jiti. Kawana bota aayut tagwa. Kankidorati kun muatati mana ithabola. Uy, itanadana yitya. Kuntichani. Tong patogas magdelia. Kuya mi juz kachita naipatoga ya fulki kukula jiti. Kawana bota aayut tagwa. Kankidorati kun muatati mana ithabola. Mucha shakpangpa. Inkin kun no ba mulri rachikun.
No, that is the wrong answer. Again, you pathetic hopefuls can't possibly all be this stupid, can you?
Watawama mulira kinkunjo peshak. No ba muliraji. Johnny yun turungchi wi itadia. Pola una chinek. Ba mulirat slimo anga kun biskin.
I'm no master yet, but I like the sound of that. All right, one more question. Though a lot of you is trying my patience. All right, let's say you become a Sith and I am your commanding officer. I give you an order to spare the life of an enemy. Do you do it?
Of course, Shaldan. Anything you command us.
We would never oppose you.
No, no, no. Do you honestly believe that the Sith are in need of such sniveling cowards? Mercy is a weakness. If your leader shows weakness, it is your duty to kill him and show true authority, true power. That is why the Sith are strong.
Tunipudu! Rana nu prata dunk no sercha ichua penki.
No, you don't understand, and you probably never will. You wouldn't survive 5 seconds in the academy. The other students would tear you apart. Bah! I can't be bothered with fools. Perhaps I should... You, Jedi, you're looking to get into the academy, are you not? Well, of course you are. Why else would you be here? Let me pose a question to you. These hopefuls will never survive in the academy. A lesson must be taught here, but I am at a loss as to what form it should take.
Well, if you can't think of anything cruel, you really shouldn't be out here, young man, should you?
I wasn't talking to you. I'm thinking to spare them the effort of being killed and do it myself. Perhaps I shall turn their skin inside out. Or force lightning. Yes, it's a most impressive display. Or perhaps a bit of humiliation is in order. I could easily strip off their tunics and make them run through the colony. Or they could lose all control of their bodily functions. What do you think? I just can't seem to decide.
Please, tell him to let us go, I beg you.
Silence. Why not, ask you? I'm rather exhausted from dealing with hopefuls like these. I can barely think straight. Besides, I find it fun. Come now, a decision, please. My thoughts exactly. How lovely to encounter someone with such an agreeable disposition.
Look here, my dear friends. We have some newcomers to the colony, led by a Jedi, no less. I don't believe I've seen any of them before, have you?
I hate Jedi, and these fallen ones are worse. They always get into the academy, and they think they're better than the rest of us.
You should turn around and move along, kid. You don't want the trouble we'd give you.
Smart-mouthed newcomers, to boot.
Looks pretty fresh to me, Lashao.
That's what I thought. Well, stranger, I don't know whether you're aware of this or not, but here on Korriban, the Sith do as they please. And we are Sith. Quite literally, whether you live or die depends upon our whim. What do you think of that, hmm? Those are very brave words for such an insignificant person. Do you not realize how many Sith are here in Dresde?
12. No, wait, 13.
Nice one, old man.
Thank you. It takes effort to be properly irreverent at my age.
Let me kill this one, Lasho. Let me do it.
Now, let's not be hasty. Perhaps our friend here could yet offer up some amusement. What do you say? Amuse us, make us laugh, and we might just consider allowing you to live.
Ha! Too funny.
Good one!
Yes, I suppose that wasn't too bad. All right then, my friend. You've done as you were asked. Perhaps we will meet again.
Ucua penki, tangi tuamaji, human acting ikatune, chi itakanki, chana kilikon, chi wak aita kanki. Tong hituama aki inkotune, otang hituama ji aki inkotu, tong panokun, nonek, chi wi aita ka chong chicha, ki nulira kunkin, kimba nokun nik dota. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna muli ra. Tangi wama jiko na. Tonk ipa nonku nek abog. Just kronki to patslemo. Chi ita kanki chana kilikon. Kimba muli ra ji. Kimba noku nikset abog. ko ka, kinpa ni Chalora kun, tung abashun ni chunchi, kakin cha nawabakaon, changwaba chinyo, shangwi chama ucha, wishu yung kun, kong itwamachi, kakin cha nawabakaon, pichage borang kurang, nada chawa yishun kun, no ba murirati lai kuka, kang ibora tong chitsa. Chesko yohabakaba no pido una. Niekaba dubaka! Patisa! Kon mulis limo po iwanga kun viskin. Chi itakanki changa kilikon. Uchua penki. Tong itwamaji human act un ikatune. Chi itakanki changa kilikon. Chiwa itakanki. Tingkuin ko ka, kinpa ni Chalora kun, tung abashun ni chunchi, kakin cha nawabakaon, changwaba chinyo, shangwi chama ucha, wishu yung kun, tong itwamachi. Ciao baso, Gino morirà ni lupo, tonkin ba, no kun neksag. Topa na otavo kasa, pampa ki morirà kun kin. Changwaba chinyo, shangwi chama ucha, wishu yung kun. Chiwa aita kan ki jiyokaku, uba baska doana chichopa muska. Kakin cha nawabakaon, kinpa ni Chalora kun. Ciao baso, Gino morirà ni lupo, tonkin ba, no kun neksag. Jiska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smack toma, kuyami jusku chitanai. Uchua penki, topa na oto bokasa, yubabato kanchi, yatuka ulan. Tingkuin ko ka, kinpa ni Chalora kun, tung abashun ni chunchi, kakin cha nawabakaon, changwaba chinyo, shangwi chama ucha, wishu yung kun, tong itwamachi, uba baska doana chichopa muska, kinpa ni Chalora kun, iyumabat maliaw no wish, kakin cha nawabakaon, kun muliras limo poiwanga tonkin ba no kun neksag. Tingkuin ko ka, kinpa ni Chalora kun, tung abashun ni chunchi, kakin cha nawabakaon, changwaba chinyo, shangwi chama ucha, wishu yung kun, tong itwamachi. Niekaba dubaka! Patisa! Kon mulis limo po iwanga kun viskin. Chi itakanki changa kilikon. Tong hit wama aki inko tune. Otang hit wama ji aki inko tun. Tong pa no kun no nek. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Ki mulira kun king. King ba no kun nik dota. Chao ba song. Kino mulira ni dubo. Tong king ba no kun nek sak.
Kuyamichus chitka na patoga ya pulke kukola jeje. Kawana bota ita etagua. Kampidora tokun watamel ita bola. Tonghai wam kiki yumalikta ak inkotu. Tolpatabo waliagando de nada chocho. Kachicho ita audonga. Yumalita inkotu. Jelomoran benubobo. Wango kumbis kamba. Molera. Tapis yopong konki pankpa. Chimpala cheska mule. Tonerana no prata donka serce doma wana kombes doma. Ne shak shilorja kim kun no ba molere raji kun. Takon jostak miki grabel mogo. Kachicho ita haudonga. Tolpa de bongwalia kanto de nago chocho. Moga shaponka, bola wana chekne. Pamulis limo porana wanga kun bis molera best. Shachikin lorcha wada wama. Kama volpe molche gumana. Kin kun shakin, ne ken kun no mulara jikon. Wama kumbes, chimpala mule tonerana pruta. Donke serche doma doma. Jashak bokra olva cheskat nechu. Achuba cheska wanki. Te toki grato, kontika kon ken kachon pro. Bogra walia na bongsha. Nexa Jonesha chuba king lorda ita kun. Rondi haudonga ku honga bi. Wala kumbes, cheng pala mole ton king ba no konkek. Tukning tacho kun, ne molera best. Tong hai wam kiki yumalitha ag inko tu. Tolpata bongwalia gando de nada chocho. Kachicho ita audonga. Yumalita inko tu. Jelomoran benubobo. Wango kumbis kangba, molera, rondi haudonga ku honga bi, wala kumbes, cheng pala mole ton king ba no konkek. Tukning tacho kun, ne molera best. Tabis yo bong konki pankpa. Chimpala cheska mole, tonerana no prata donka serce doma wana kombes doma. Ne shak shilorja kim kun no ba molere raji kun, takon jostak miki grabel mogo. Kachicho ita haudonga. Tolpa de bongwalia gando de nago chocho. Moga shaponka, bola wana chekne. Pamulis limo porana wanga kun bis molera best. Kachicho ita haudonga. Yin kin kun no ba mulira chikun. Slimo putona. Ronde haudonga ku honga bi. Wita na tanya yeta. Wata yamaka wama okakne. Ashak toyong umne patoga. Wana kumbis chik mala mol tonki. Jebedwana ni bobo. Tong na bong sha nong yang. Tong patoga smak telia. Takon jostak miki grabel mogo. Kachicho ita haudonga. Tolpa de bong walia gando de nago chocho. Moga shaponka, bola wana chekne. Pamulis limo porana wanga kumbis molera best. Rondi haudonga ku honga bi, wala kumbes, cheng pala mole ton king ba no konkek. Tukning tacho kun, ne molera best. ita bis yo bong konki bankpa. Chimpala cheska mule, tonerana no prata donka serce doma wana kombes doma. Ne shak shilorcha kinku no ba mule reda jikun. Kipuna, bona nai kachu, king ba mule la duana. Don king ba no kun ne. Kava don pe culpa yeya mukata. Wanga kumbis king bo mulera. Ka king chana kwang bakon. Kava don pe culpa yeya ponteña. Manama tota. Akuji gratong bola jeshua konatong. John king no pangpa mola reconkile. Konkile no ba. Watatime yokola unko molare. Takom jostak Mickey Grabble Mogo. Kachicho ita haudonga. Tolpa de bongwalia gando de nago chocho. Moga japonka, bola wana chekne. Bamulis limo porana wanga kumbis mula rabest. Tonghai wam jiji yuma litha ag inko tu. Tolpa da bongwalia gando de naga chocho. Kachicho ita haudonga. Yuma lita inko tu. Jelomoran benu bobo. Wango kumbis kangba molera. Shachi kien lorcha wata wama. Kama volpe molche gumana. Kien kun shakin. Ne ken kun no mulara jikon. Wama kumbes. Chimpala mule tunerana pruta. Donke serche doma doma. Tonga bunsha unneno. Wanga kumbis ken. Ba mulera. Chunyon tun jiji ite duana. Kama volpe molche gumana. Tonga bunsha unneno, wanga kun biske, bamulera, chunyon tun jiji ite duana, kave volpe molche komana. Wata wama molere, ken kunjo peswak, no ba molere ji, jonyon te chiwi ida dia, bola un chiknek, bamula res limo ran kon besken. Tonga bunsha unneno, wanga kun biske, bamulera, chunyon tun jiji ite duana, kave volpe molche komana. Kachicho ita hodonga, yin kin kuno ba mulira chikun, slimo putuna, ronde hodonga kuonga bi. Kachicho ita hodonga, yin kin kuno ba mulira chikun. Slimo putuna. Ronde aldonka kuonga bi. Kuyami jus chetka na patoga ya pulke kokola jeje. Kawana bota ita tagwa. Kampidora tokun watamel ita bola. Tonghai wam jiji yumalita ag inko tu. Tolko da bongwalia gando de naga chocho. Kachicho ita aldonga. Yumalita inkotu. Jelomoran benu bobo. Wango kumbis kamba. Molera. Takum jostak Mickey Grabble Mogo. Kachicho ita aldonga. Tolpa de bongwalia gando de nago chocho. Moga japonka. Bola wana chekne. Bamulis limo porana wanga kumbis molera best. Mocha shak pangpa. Yen kin kuno ba. Molera shakong. Jashak bokra onha cheska nechu. Achuba cheska wanki. Te toki grato con tika con ken kachon pro. Bogra walia na bongsha. Necha jonsha chuba ken lorda ita kun. Kaba tompa culpa ye moka pata. Bonanai kachu. Yiki kun no ba mulirachi kun. Tung na bongshong nongyang. Kavan volpe molje gumanak. Jebedwana ni bobo. Tong na bong sha nong yang. Tong patoga smak telia. Konticha nai. Molira aswaktorong onipotaga. Wanaga konteze. Ekratok haku jijia. Wata yuma kawama hohanek. Achuta. Wanga kumbis dolpe ki kunyana. Tong patoga smak telia. Kuyami jus chetka na patoga ya pulke kokola jeje. Kawana bota ita tagwa. Kankidora tokun watamel ita bola. Achuta. Wanga kumbis dolpe ki kunyana. Tong patoga smak telia. Konticha nai. Molida aswaktorong onipotaga wanaga konteze. Ekratok haku jijia. Wata yuwa kawama hohanek. Kipuna. Kava tompa kolpalye moka pata. Yoka ko tompa kolpalye ya. Achuta. Manga kumbis dolpeki kunyana. Tompa togas maktelia. Tonga bunsha uneno, wanga kumpiske, bamulera, chunyon tun jiji itetuana. Cabe volpe molje gomana, achuta, wanga kumbis dolpe kikunyana, tong patogas maktelia, shachi kien lorcha wata wama. Cabe volpe molje gomana. Kin kun shakin, ne ken kun no mulara jikon. Wama kumbes, chimpala mule tunerana pruta, donke serche doma doma. Mocha shakpanta, yen kin kuno ba, molera shakon, achuta, wanga kumbis dolpe kikunyana, don patogas maktelia. Marama tota, akuji graton bola, jeshwa konatong. Chong king no pangpa, mola reconquile, conquile no ba. Watatime, yokola, unko, molare, tunipuro. Rana prata don kuserja. Hachu apenke. Watawama molare, kenkunjo peshwak. No ba molare ji. Jon yon te, chiwi da dia. Bola un chignek. Ba molare slimo wan con bes king. Jashak bogra olma, cheskat nekchu. Ajuba cheska wanki, te toki grato, kontika kon ken kachon pro. Bogra walia na bongsha, lexa jonja chuba ken lorna ita kun. Watawama molare, ken kunjo peshwak, no ba molare ji, jon yon te chiwi da dia, bola on chignek. Bamula res limo wan con bes king.